Did you know there's a fountain in Northern Ireland with healing properties? I'm Robert J.E. Simpson. Let me show you a hidden gem and separate the myth from reality. On the edge of the footpath on Captain Street Lower in Coleraine, just across from the old courthouse, sits an unusual feature you could easily pass without noticing: a beautiful, ornate water fountain with a mysterious history. A water pump itself was installed on the site in 1870, boring 80 feet down into a natural spring on land owned by Sir Hervey Bruce to provide fresh water to the residents in the Captain Street area and beyond. And while there have been repeated attempts over the decades to remove the fountain, it received Grade B+ listed status in 2016 and is now protected as a rare example in Northern Ireland. The ornate cast iron fountain itself is stamped with the name of the manufacturer, Glenfield Co. Limited, Kilmarnock, and was manufactured between 1865 and 1897. According to the official Northern Ireland Historic Buildings record, it was probably installed in the 1870s. The water itself is regularly tested and is not only clean and potable, but there are claims since at least the 1970s that it makes the best tea in the country. Such as the quality of the water from the fountain that there are legendary claims that the water has healing properties, though I'm not clear when this tradition started. The fountain is still regularly used by the folks of Coleraine, and while I was filming, I met one such user, Sarah, who had come to fill up a number of bottles with the water and told me that her kids won't drink anything else. They can taste the difference between the Captain Street water and shop-bought bottled water. But I've been doing a little digging into the fountain, and its story hasn't always been so rosy. From a photo dated around 1900 and various descriptions of the fountain from the 1890s and 1910s, the current cast iron fountain appears to have been brought to the site at a later date to improve the appearance of the area, replacing an earlier cowtail water pump and trough. In 1913, the local authorities deemed the water in the fountain unsuitable for consumption, I quote, "not fit for making a cup of tea, and only good for washing potatoes." There were also repeated concerns about children playing in the water, and in 1895 there were reports that the fountain stank during the warm weather and that a young 5-year-old boy had nearly drowned, and there was a suggestion that railings needed erected, not the impression the fountain gives today. If anyone has any old photos of Captain Street and the fountain, I'd love to see them. They might help untangle the mystery. But improvements have been made and the stream continues to feed the fountain and quench the thirsts of the locals. Let me know if you've used this fountain, and don't forget to like, follow and share for more weird places, unusual things and local histories.